Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It has been such a long time. How long? Maybe a month? I don't know. I feel like I don't know how to talk in front of a camera, and that's how I know it's been a long time. Anywho, today is the first day of the first vlog of the Tea Leaves Readathon, and I am so excited to be filming again. It has been kind of crazy with the second surge of COVID. Hospitals have been very busy, which means my job has been very busy. So I've just been trying to stay sane, and now with things getting a little bit better, I've had a little bit more time to film and read. So I figured I would try and vlog these next 2 weeks. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I will link my announcement video for the Tea Leaves Readathon, but basically it is a readathon that we are doing throughout the next 2 weeks where we are reading all kinds of fall spooky books. And I have done a full video with my TBR for the readathon, as well as going through the prompts and stuff. So I'm not going to go through all of that here. I will link you to that video if you're interested in checking that out. But I will be going through my reading plans for today's vlog and what I'm hoping to get to this week. Alright, so for this week, I am hoping to get through 2 books. I do have a bit more of a chill week this week than I will towards the end of next week, so I think that I need to get most of my reading done this week. So the first book that I'm going to be reading is The Chestnut Man by Soren. I actually started reading this one on our live reading sprint, so I will link that down below if you want to hear the beginning impressions to this book, but I have not made it super far. I'm reading this book for the Read a Book that takes place in the fall. And this is a murder mystery about a serial killer who is murdering all these people and leaving these little chestnut dolls at each of the crime scenes. And when they fingerprint the doll, it is linked to another crime, which is the disappearance of this very prominent politician's daughter. So far, it is very atmospheric. It is really throwing me into the fall season. It is very fast-paced, and the chapters are absolutely flying by. This much of the book is already up to chapter 29. So one-page chapters, and I absolutely love that in my mysteries. And this just got released as a Netflix series, so I figure if I finish this during the first week, then I can check out the Netflix series during the second part of the readathon. All right, and the second book that I'm planning to read this week is The Box in the Woods by Maureen Johnson, which is the 4th book in the Truly Devious series. I think after reading this chunker, very dark, gritty thriller, I might need something a little bit more lighthearted. So this is a series of books about these children who go to a boarding school, basically, and this boarding school just has so many murders that are happening, and this is kind of a new part to the series. I'm not quite sure if it's actually going to take place at the school, but it will follow some of the same characters. So these are my reading plans for the week. I would love to know if you guys are participating in the readathon, what are you reading during the first week? And with that, I'm gonna go eat some pizza that just got here that I ordered for delivery, and then hopefully I'm gonna be getting to some Chestnut Man tonight. It is currently Wednesday. I had a little bit of stuff to do for work this morning, but this afternoon I just walked around Barnes & Noble and enjoyed the weather, and it was just so lovely. I did get to read quite a bit of The Chestnut Man, so I wanted to give you guys some brief updates about my thoughts. Also, I've been eating so many apples. Tyler and I went apple picking last weekend. They were actually picked out for the season by the time we got there, but I bought a bunch anyways, even if we didn't pick them ourselves. So anyways, I've been enjoying lots of apples as I'm reading. So I made it to chapter 46, which is page 156 of the Chestnut Man, and I am like completely hooked. I just cannot put this book down. It is so addictive and so good. Basically right now you are following a main female detective, and she has this like sidekick guy who's been assigned to work with her, who she's like not a huge fan of, but she just kind of puts up with it. And he basically got kicked out of his other job and so has to work with her. And she is hoping to move up in the workforce. So neither of them really want to be there, but they're both really good at their job. And they are investigating this serial killer who is killing all of these people and leaving the Chestnut men at the crime scenes. And they've just kind of found the point where they have reached the connection to the old case and found the fingerprint on one of the Chestnut men. That's kind of all you're given on the back of the book, so I'm not going to be able to give you too many other plot points, but it is so fast-paced, it is so addictive, and as I'm reading it, I just like have to know what's going to happen next. I'm just loving it so much. I feel like a lot of the thrillers I've read recently have just not been doing it for me. They're very slow, character-driven, which is fine, but like not fast-paced and not like intriguing me. But this one is reminding me of the first time I read Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, which is to this date one of my absolute favorite thrillers. So loving this. Have not started The Box in the Woods yet. I think I'm going to try and do like one book at a time. I feel like if I do more than one, I'm going to not be able to keep up with what's going on. So I'm going to try and make a lot of progress with this one today and then move on to the next book. My mom is coming up this weekend, and so usually when she's around, I don't do a lot of reading because I want to spend time with her. So I'm going to do my best to make it through this book before she gets here so that I have at least finished one book during the first week of the vlog. But for now, I'm going to read a bit and then I'm going to make some dinner. I have a meal kit, so I'm just going to do that. Maybe watch some like Hocus Pocus or something tonight. I'm definitely feeling like I'm in a bit of a Halloween mood. It is now Monday, and I was trying to get this vlog up over the weekend, but as I told you guys, my mom was in town, so I just didn't read, didn't film over the weekend. But today is the final day of this vlog, so I wanted to just quickly update you guys with everything that I have read during this vlog and what I have to do next week in order to meet my reading goals, which, spoiler alert, is a lot of things. But anyways, let's head over to my bookshelves to grab the books that I have been reading and chat through them together. First of all, the main book that I have been reading is The Chestnut Man, and I'm almost at page 300, so I'm well over the halfway point. However, I learned the hard way that I should not read this book late at night because it has a lot of very disturbing graphic scenes, and so that has slowed my progress a little bit because a lot of my reading does happen late at night. But I am hoping to finish this next week. Still really enjoying it, still super invested in the story, in the mystery, and in the characters, but I think it's just going to take me a little bit longer to get through. Then yesterday I actually started the Box in the Woods. I was actually really intrigued by the first part of it. So this book starts out with the murder mystery, which is about these kids that go to the middle of this woods and they end up murdered. Stevie, our main protagonist from the first 3 books, is there to solve the case and figure out what happened. So I just kind of read the very initial part of this story, but I have to say the writing really intrigued me and I'm very interested to see where it ends up going. And today I did start A Lesson in Vengeance, which is the group book for the readathon. Let me know down below if you guys are also reading the group book and are going to join us on my channel for the live show. So I need to finish that before next weekend. And then there's one other book that I need to finish. But the last book is Once There Were Wolves, and I haven't started this yet, but we will see. Anyways, I really enjoyed sharing this week with you guys. I would love to know how your reading progress is going, and make sure to tune into next week's vlog to see, can I finish all of these books in time? Alright guys, so I'm going to make some dinner, head to the climbing gym, and end this vlog, but I hope you guys had a lot of fun. I hope you're enjoying the readathon, and I will see you guys very soon with another video. Bye!